Odin the Allfather was a god associated with wisdom, war, poetry, magic, death, and runes. He is the son of the god Bor and giantess Besla. Odin chose Frigg, the goddess of marriage, to be his wife, and with Frigg, he fathered Balder, Hodder, and Hermod. He fathered many other children outside of marriage, his most notable son being Thor. Odin was the ruler of Asgard, the land of the gods, and also held the role of watching over Valhalla, the blissful hall of the slain warriors. Known to confront the forces of chaos, he was a fierce warrior who rode an 8-legged horse named Sleipnir, and carried a magical spear named Gungnir. With his admiring bravery, Odin earned his role as chief of the gods. Also known for having only one eye, Odin was a man willing to do anything for knowledge and wisdom. He willingly cut his eye out and placed it in a pool of water, and then drank it. He was then flooded with knowledge that allowed him to see into the future and reveal hidden truths. Another one of his sacrifices was his hanging of Yggdrasil for the runes. Odin had gone to Yggdrasil, also known as the World Tree. He hung himself from one of the branches, pierced himself with a spear, and requested no food or water. He then stayed there for 9 days, and at the end, he received the runes, showing him the secrets that lie within them and the forms they may come in. Odin was also the creator of Midgard, the land of the mortals. Odin and his brothers murdered the frost giant Ymir, the oldest being in Norse mythology. They took his body to the center of the universe and then used his corpse to make Midgard. His flesh was used to make the lands, his blood for the oceans, his bones for the mountains, his teeth for the cliffs, and his hair for the trees. And after his skull was used to make the sky, his brains were scattered across it to form the clouds, and then his eyebrows were used to make a barrier around Midgard. Odin and his brothers would then start to create human life itself. Walking along the shore, they came along 2 pieces of driftwood, one being ash and one being elm. They shaped the ash and elm into man and woman. Odin and his brothers then gave them many gifts, as in spirit, intelligence, appearance, movement, and senses. Odin lived a long life full of wisdom and chaos. He was a man of great gifts, but also a man who cared nothing more than to gain all the knowledge and wisdom possible. But it would never be enough. And after the sounding of Gjallarhorn, all gods and giants were called to the battle of Ragnarok, where Odin would face the great wolf Fenrir and succumb to his inevitable fate.